All right, people, it says simplifying fractions, but for this one, we're comparing them. So which is larger, 1/2 or 1/3? Remember, the numerator tells me like what chunk you're getting out of the denominator that tells you like the whole piece of the pie or the whole size of the pizza. So I'm going to just draw a picture for this one. Okay. If you've got two same-sized pizzas, this one is cut in half to show 1/2. I'm going to do a good job coloring here. Okay. Oh, good gravy. I'm coloring in 1 out of 2 pieces we've got it cut into. Now, if I have a pizza, I'm taking 1/3 of it. Let's cut the pizza into 3 pieces. We're sharing it with 3 friends. Pretend these are all the same size pieces, please. Okay, and we got the friend. Since we have 2 friends this time instead of 1 we're sharing our pizza with, we get a bit of a smaller piece. So if we look at these fractions, which is a greater amount of pizza we get? 1/2 or 1/3 of the pizza? 1/2 is bigger. Another way to do this problem, if the numbers aren't as simple as 1/2 and a third, where you can really easily kind of picture what you're getting here, you can give your fractions the same denominator. You can find a common denominator and then cross multiply to figure out your new numerators. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Finding a common denominator, easy. Multiply the denominators together. 2 times 3 is 6. Then to find the numerator that goes with each fraction. So this numerator, to get that one, I'm going to go 2 times 1. I'm going to cross multiply it just like we did when we were doing proportional equations. And then to find this numerator, I'm going to go 3 times 1, and I get 3. So 1/2 is equal to 3/6. I'm going to draw you another picture to show you why. 1/3 is equal to 2/6. Actually, I'm going to use these pictures I already have. Let me see if I can get a different color. How do I pick a color for my pencil? Red? Do I have red now? No. Okay. Oh well. If my half a pizza, if I got 4 more friends that show up, now we got to divide it between 6 people. I'll just go make a couple more slices. So pretend now you can kind of see that my pizza cutter has gone through this pizza 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. But let's say like I'm super hungry and a couple of my friends aren't. I'm still eating 3 pieces. If I eat 3 out of the 6 pieces, I'm still eating half of the pizza. Okay, so they're the same amount. Same with 1/3 and 2/6. Same scenario. Let's cut this pizza into 6 pieces now. Okay. Now I'm still eating, if I still eat 2 out of the 6 pieces, I'm still eating 1/3 of the pizza. You see the amount that I'm eating isn't changing. It's just the size of the pieces I cut it into that's changing. So that's why 1/2 is equal to 3/6 and 1/3 is equal to 2/6. When we have a common denominator, it makes it really easy for us to tell just with the fractions which one is a larger amount. If I'm getting 3 out of 6 pieces, I'm getting more pizza than I'm getting if I'm eating 2 out of 6 pieces. So that's another way to find your answer. Finding a common denominator, cross multiplying. Either way, which is larger, 1/2 or 1/3? 1/2 is larger. Okay. Reducing to lowest terms. Let's do it. You can do this a number of ways. You can do factor trees. Oh, I don't want to. We can do it though. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Make factor trees. For 18 and 45. Okay. Branches. Just like in the past, you look at this number and you see what is a factor I can divide this number by. 8's an even number. I can divide it by 2. 18. I meant 18, not 8. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 9 is not even, but I know I can divide it by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So here's how I write this out. So I'm like looking to try and reduce 18 45ths, or 18 out of 45. I'm going to write this. It's 18 is equal to 2 times 3 times 3, my prime factors. If you don't believe me, you can put it in a calculator and do 2 times 3, which is 6, times 3, which would be 18. Okay, so 18 equals 2 times 3 times 3. I'll show you why we're factoring the primes in just a second. We're going to factor 45. 45 ends in 5. I can divide it by 5. Cool. 45 divided by 5 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3. If I divide 9 by 3, I get 3. So my prime factors for 45 are 5, 3, and 3. Okay? Okay. So here's why I did the factor trees. It's worth it in the long run. If I have a match between top and bottom, I get to cross them out. Okay? So my 3's match by, these 3's match by, this 2/5, it doesn't match, but this is my answer. 18 45ths reduces down to 2/5. So imagine having a pizza and you cut it into 45 pieces for some reason, and you ate 18 of them because you were really hungry. You're still really only eating 2/5 of the pizza, and you could have saved all of your cutting efforts by only cutting it into 5 pieces in the first place and eating 2 of them. Okay. 2 goes in the green box. 5 goes in the green box for the denominator. Reduce 72 and 81. We're going to do the factor tree method because it's like foolproof. 72, 81. 72. Come on. 81. Hey, look. 70. Did I write that right? Yeah. 72 is an even number. Divide by 2. 72 divided by 2 gives me 36. Off the top of my head, I could do 36 divided by 2. When I see 36, I think 9 times 4. Okay. So I'm going to do that. 9's not a prime. I keep going. 9's divisible by 3. If I divide 9 by 3, I get 3. 4 is not a prime. 4 is an even number. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay. So I've got 72 81sts. 72 out of 81. 72 for its prime factors is equal to 2 times, I'm going to put them in order of least to greatest, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Okay, draw my fraction line. Okay, so 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. If you put that in a calculator, you'd get 72. That's why they're equal. 81. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 factors down, we know by now, hopefully, to 3 And so I'm going to do it sloppy. And 3. So the prime factors for 81, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay. So to reduce it, I cross off the matches. I got 3s that match. Bada bing, bada boom. Then I have no more matches. Now the top's got 2s and the bottom's got 3s, and now I need to just multiply those. So I do 2 times 2, which is 4 times 2 is 8. And 3 times 3 on the bottom, which is 9. 72 out of 81 is equivalent to 8 out of 9. 8. 9. Which is larger, 5/6 or 7/12? This is one I was mentioning earlier where it's like, I don't know for sure. So let's find a common denominator. Common denominator and cross multiply so that we can really easily compare the 7/12. Okay, to find a common denominator, if you're real clever, you would know that 6 times 2 is 12. So I could multiply the 5 and the 6 both by 2 and get that 5/6 is equal to 10 out of 12. And then I know, like, right away, right? 10 out of 12 is more pieces than 7 out of 12. So 10 out of 12 is bigger. 10 out of 12 is equivalent to 5/6. So 5/6 is bigger than 7/12. But let's say I don't want to do the mental math. I'm going to just do the steps I've learned. So to find the common denominator, you can multiply them together. 6 times 12 is 72. 12 times 5 is 60. I'm doing my cross multiplication. And then 6 times 7 is 42. Okay. And I see 60 pieces out of 72, more for me than 42 pieces out of 72. 5/6 is equal to 60 70-seconds. 7/12 is equal to 42 70-seconds. 5/6 is bigger. Which is true when comparing 1/4 and 3/12. Is 1/4 greater than 3/12? Is 1/4 less than 3/12? Is 1/4 equal to 3/12? One fourth equal or greater than or less than 3/12. They're making us use our brains this time. You want to think, how do I make myself have a common denominator? I know 4 fits into 12 3 times. So I'm going to multiply my 4 by 3 to get that denominator of 12, so my denominators match, okay? What I do to the bottom part of a fraction, I have to do to the top part. Just like when you're balancing an equation, what you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. 1 times 3 is 3. 1/4, therefore, is equal to 3/12. Whoa, so 1/4 is, equal to 3/12. So they're equivalent. Reduce to lowest terms. The cheater way to do this is think, no, I can't explain that well. Like, I know that reduces to 3/4 because 18 is 3/4 of 24, but I'm struggling today. So I'll show you the surefire factor tree way again. "18 is even. Divide by 2, get 9. 9's divisible by 3. Divide by 3, get 3. 24 is even. Divide by 2, get 12. 12 is even. Divide by 2, get 6. 6 is even. Divide by 2, get 3. I'm almost late to my appointment. Oh no. Okay. 18 out of 24 equals, draw my fraction bar, 18 equals 2 times 3 times 3. 24 equals 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Now we do the math. Actually, no, we cross them out. We have matching 2's, get rid of them. We have matching 3's, get rid of them. Okay, we're left with a 3 on the top for our numerator. On the bottom, we're left with 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So 18 24ths is equal to 3/4. 3 out of 4. The lowest term. I just did that. Oh, I did a typo. Whoopsie. Which is larger, 3/4 or 5/6? I'm gonna draw a picture for this one. Instead of doing a whole bunch of cross multiplying and whatnot, let's just picture this, because I like to just picture stuff. So we have two same sized circles. And for the 3/4, we cut it into 4 pieces. We get 3 of them. We color these ones in that we're getting. I'm getting better at this drawing on here, if I do say so myself. Then we'll do 5/6. Okay, of course I said it, and then I draw a 5 like that. We cut this one into 6 equally sized pieces. That's important. These are all, I'm trying my best, equally sized pieces, okay? And I get 5 of them. Okay. So what does it look like? Is 3/4 larger than 5/6? I think not. I think 5/6 is larger. All right, we got it. Next lesson. Good luck.